All right. Good afternoon. What's up, YouTube? We are here. Where are we at again?
Warrenville, Illinois.
Warrenville, Illinois. Sorry, I don't know where the hell I'm at. I just came here. But so we are with Dan
Yes.
and his wonderful Rapid Blue Camaro, 6th gen. I don't know the year, Dan. What's the year again?
2022.
2022. All right, Dan. Well, besides the color, you got anything you want to, that sticks out to you?
Well, obviously, the Rapid Blue was a very limited color. You can only get it on the 22 and the 23s. This one, with the 1LE package, the manual transmission, and a couple other things, I think there's maybe 90 that were made in this color, but with my specific options on it, my car is like a 1 of 5. So it's definitely rare. It was bought during COVID, which was a very long procedure. I put an order in for the car in the fall of 2021. Didn't get the car until July of 2022. It was actually built at the end of May, and it sat at the plant in Dearborn for 2 months as I patiently waited for a transport to pick it up and bring it to the dealer. I even attempted to go get it myself, and they would not allow it. I work for a Chevy dealer, so I had some inside information. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with it. Got about 12,000 miles on it. Do some track events with it. Definitely do road trips. I've been to the Tail of the Dragon a couple of times down in Tennessee. Going down there next week. She's a garage queen, so doesn't see a lot of foul weather. So I try to keep her clean. I got the paint protection film on the front end, and the whole car has been ceramic coated professionally, so try to keep it clean and pretty. No real performance mods. I put a factory cold air intake on it, and I just drive it. It's a fun car to drive, and I enjoy it, and love being part of Illinois Camaro. It's a fun club, and happy to share my car with all the members and everybody on YouTube.
That's awesome, Dan. I appreciate you really bringing the car over here, letting us see it, because this color is very, very beautiful. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice. Like, this color is, once you see it live in person, it's a head turner.
It's a fun color.
Yeah, yeah.
With the black accents with the 1LE package, it really kind of sets it off. I love it. I'm very, very happy.
So, what car did you have before this, you said?
Before this one, I had a 6th gen as well. I had a 2017 2LT, but it was actually with a 1LE performance package. It was the first year they offered the 1LE on anything other than a V8. So I had a V6 1LE, and I daily drove it. I put snow tires on it in the winter. She was a 4 seasons car, and I drove that one hard and did a couple of track events, did Tail of the Dragon with that one, and just kind of got my kids through college and finally decided that I wanted to have a fair weather car. So I traded that one in and waited and finally got this one. And I think I'll take this one to the grave with me. I'm not in any hurry to get rid of it.
They're going to dig a bigger hole. So
put me in it and drop me down. Yeah, it's going with me, brother.
So, okay, now, usually people like to keep it stock. People like to go mod. What are you aiming for? Anything like big coming up you want to do to it?
Honestly, this car is so dialed in from the factory. I'm very happy with the way it is. I might change the pads at some point to get a little more aggressive track pad. But other than that, I really have no plans on modding it. It's plenty quick for me, so I'm happy. I'm happy where it's at.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes you want to keep it stock. Sometimes you want to, throw some horsepower in there.
I'm happy. I mean, maybe if I had a little bit more money, I would have gone all in on a ZL1 1LE. But at this point, the V8 in this one is plenty potent with the 455 horse and 455 torque. I'm very happy. I mean, you can't get too crazy on the roads. I'm an older guy, so those days of thrashing around on the streets are, I thrash it around, don't get me wrong. You'll see tire marks all over town from me, but it's plenty fast stock.
Cops don't know that.
They haven't matched up the tread yet. They haven't figured it out.
Well, I got one more question for you, and that is, what are you planning to do as far as taking it. Is there any certain tracks you are really? I mean, I
Oh
got
yeah,
Tail the
yeah,
Dragon, but
absolutely. Well, I've taken it to Gingerman in Michigan. I'd love to get up the Road America. I'd love to try Black Hawk Farms, Autobahn out in Joliet. I'd love to get out there. Groton, also in Michigan, I like to check out. Mid Ohio would be a lot of fun. Maybe if I get on another road trip down to Road Atlanta, that's a bucket list track for me, and certainly Coda down in Austin would be a bucket list too. So I got some thoughts. We'll see how it works out, but if it's a road trip and it's to a track event, this is definitely the car I'll be taking.
okay, I got one more question. You were telling me something very interesting, that this car is one of five.
One of one, with 5 options on this car. So it's a fully loaded 2SS, manual transmission in rapid blue. I added the performance data recorder, which is the video that shoots your track information. I added the Alcantara bolsters on the seats and the console. I added the carbon shift knob. And with those 5 options, there's not another one that exists with those exact options. This is it. 101.
One. So you're looking at a rare pony.
Yeah, pretty rare.
You know,
Rare. I'm very happy.
I'm happy. I love it. I've never even been in it. I'm happy. Well, Dan, this car is very wonderful.
Right
Hopefully,
on.
we get to see you at tons of other shows.
Right on. You'll see me out there.
These flies are,
It's a
driving me
little
nuts.
rough out here in the nature, but yeah, car shows, spirited drives. I'm down for it.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Dan, thanks for being
Right
on
on.
the channel. Yeah.
Thank you.
so-
Thank you.